Welcome to another edition of the Cantina of Comics.
Today we're going to show you how to make a drink that would soothe a Gamorrean Guard.
And we're going to talk about the very first issue of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Welcome to another edition of the Cantina of Comics. I'm Matt.
And I'm Kristi.
And today we're going to show you how to make a delicious drink. I'm assuming it's delicious. We've never had it before, but we wanted the secret ingredient here. Now this is called...
Tell everybody about that?
Yeah, I'll tell the story of this. Now we're going to make what's called a Gamorrean Guava.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure, you know, the Gamorrean Guard sitting around Jabba the Hutt's palace, you know, on break would like to sip a couple of these, but this is a tequila-based drink, amongst some other things. And we have this authentic Mexican tequila given to us by our friend Misty, and it's Guanbaña. Guanbaña,
por favor.
made from a tequila factory in Mexico. And so...
Like authentic Mexico.
Authentic. So this is the real deal. This is the good stuff. And this is guava based. And so we're going to make what's called a Gamorrean Guava. Now, what other ingredients do we need to make this Gamorrean Guava?
Well, we're going to use guava nectar juice.
Okay.
Lime juice, orange liqueur, and of course our guava
secret ingredient.
Tequila. Excuse me, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna actually double what we have because I think that's only for one drink.
Oh, okay then.
We want to make sure that there's enough for both of us.
Absolutely.
Right? So we're gonna do.
What are we gonna start with?
We'll start with the. Oh, we're putting this in the shaker. So we're gonna do. Remember, we're doubling it. So 1.5. Oh, look at there's ice in there.
There's already ice in
there.
there.
That's because yeah, that's awesome. I love it.
Okay, so we're gonna put 2 ounces.
I was supposed to do 1.5. Dang it.
Ha.
Here, hold on just a second.
Yeah, that's about 1/2 ounce.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. And then we're going to do 1.5 of lime juice.
Okay.
Right?
Of the lime.
Oh, I've never bought this before, but it was cheaper than
actual real limes.
So
because the price of everything has gone up.
Yes. So ridiculous.
Okay.
Redonk. Okay, there's 1.5.
1.5 of the lime.
Lid back on. Okay, now this stuff is so good. I went to go find triple sec, which is the normal orange liqueur that we use, but I will never ever buy triple sec again after having bought this stuff.
Really? It's that good?
It is so good. So 1/2. So one of those. Sorry, I shouldn't talk and pour at the same time. Very dangerous.
And then finally, our secret ingredient.
So this asks for 1.5. I don't think this is 3 ounces. So I did grab regular tequila just in case.
Okay. So that looks like
about 1.5.
Okay, that's about 1.5.
So we'll be right back.
Okay.
Okay, here I am. It's like magic.
Wow.
There I'm back again.
Funny, we should have this just on hand.
I just had a feeling.
So we need 3?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. 3 shots of tequila?
Oh.
1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor.
You are working tonight, so I might have to drink the rest of this.
You might have to drink mine for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to take it.
Good. Shake it.
Like a Polaroid picture.
I wish I could learn how to shake fancy like they do in the movies.
Like Tom Cruise in Cocktail.
Right?
Spin it around your back and everything.
Yeah.
Woo. I think that's more for show. Oh, and then strain it through.
Ooh.
Okay.
And then we're going to garnish it with a fresh strawberry.
Okay.
See, honey, my instincts about how much alcohol we need is they've gotten pretty good.
Oh, look at that. Oh, it's very pretty. Okay, well, cheers to making a Gamorrean Guava. And once again, thanks to Misty for our secret ingredient of authentic Mexican tequila.
Clink.
Clank, yeah,
Clank.
okay. Smells pretty fruity. I can smell the tequila. I can, okay.
Tequila's my favorite, by the way. If any of you... Ooh, lime.
Yeah. It's sour.
It needs less lime.
And more tequila.
And
no,
more, yeah.
No.
And more...
I think it has just the right amount of tequila. Because you definitely taste it. It doesn't, the guava and the fruit doesn't obscure it too much. But yeah, it does make you pucker up a little bit. Okay then. Well, that's about all I can have tonight.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks to Misty for the authentic tequila. And coming up, we're going to talk a little bit about Obi-Wan Kenobi, because there's a brand new comic book out focusing on the Jedi Master. And we're going to play Did You Know, featuring Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Did you know that there's a new episode of Obi-Wan Kenobi coming out on Disney Plus?
What?
Speaking of someone who maybe took too many breaks, it could be said, let's talk about the legacy of Han Solo.
Very good, very good.
Hey, Maz. Thank you.
Where's my boyfriend?
Where's my boyfriend? Yes. I did, however, find a full-page image of a Rancor drawn by Cam Kennedy. All right, here we go. Impadajoyos brand, just to prove to you that I'm not making this up. See if I can get it up close enough to the camera. You see him there, looking in his bally self.
It's like if Buzz Lightyear met BB-8 in Jedi form. That's like what that looks like.
That's nice,
Expensive. And then omnibuses, because they only print these once. So I got technically I
gonna
have
flex,
I got the entire KOTOR series in collected. It's just in a hardback
and autograph.
Yeah, it's
right?
also signed by John Jackson
flex.
Miller. So
If you're gonna flex completely and show off the autograph too.
And welcome back to the Cantina of Comics. Today we're talking about one issue. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi, issue number 1, Younglings Challenge. Here you can see with the regular cover and the variant cover. This issue is written by Christopher Cantwell with art by Ario Anindito and colors by Carlos Lopez. We start with Obi-Wan Kenobi near his hut on Tatooine, Old Obi-Wan, episode 4 Obi-Wan, meteorologist Obi-Wan bracing for a sandstorm. While the sandstorm rages outside, the Jedi Master looks to his journals. He recounts times from his past, starting with a time as a child in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. As Padawans, Obi-Wan's best friend Garen Rand was having nightmares about her father, so she leaves the Jedi Temple to find a way off planet. Obi-Wan follows her into the seedy underbelly of Coruscant. There, they meet up with Nodris K and members of the Black Sun gang who try to take them captive. After making their escape, the two Padawans part ways, and will we ever see Garen Rand again? And now here are my quick takes on Obi-Wan Kenobi issue number 1. The art choices in this issue are just on point. While we're with old Obi-Wan, the art is rugged, the colors are warm and weathered. Then, when we transition to young Obi-Wan, the lines become crisp and fresh, while the colors are blue and cold. Then, when the story moves to the underbelly of Coruscant, we see a lot of reds as the two Padawans are in danger.
Danger?
We get to see some familiar places like the Dune Sea and the Jundland Wastes, places that will soon factor heavily into the Star Wars lore. And we get to see young Obi-Wan use the Jedi mind trick and a few other Force powers. As the Obi-Wan Kenobi series hits Disney+, this is a nice addition to the story of the Jedi Master for any Kenobi fan, including a certain Charles Hankel. What did you think of Obi-Wan Kenobi issue number 1? Let us know by going to utini.com/discord and then clicking SW Comics. And you can check out the Cosmic Force podcast every Wednesday on youtube.com/utini. welcome back to the Cantina of Comics. We're joined by Maximus Decimus Meridius. Hey Max, did you know that there's an Obi-Wan Kenobi series on Disney Plus premiering? Oh yes, Dad, I certainly did. I really look forward to it. All right, so we're gonna play some, not really play a game, but this is just Did You Know?
Okay.
Some interesting facts about Obi-Wan Kenobi in the Star Wars universe. You may know some of these, you may not know some of these. So Max doesn't look too excited about any of these.
He's not.
All right, well the first one, did you know that Obi-Wan Kenobi knew a bunch of different languages?
I did not know that.
He could speak Twi'lek, he could speak Shiruk, which is the language of the Wookiees. So this...
Of the Wookiees or the Ewoks?
The Wookiees.
Oh, the Wookiees.
Yeah, and so that's why he could speak with... Yeah, he could speak with Chewbacca there in the cantina and get it, you know, because he can converse with him.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
The Twi'lek?
Twi'leks?
Is that the one with the...
Yes.
Okay.
On their heads, yes. Did you know that Obi-Wan Kenobi had a girlfriend?
No.
Yeah, so during his Jedi Temple days, he befriended a fellow Padawan named Siri Taki. But yes, but it was his fear of attachment that they didn't really become boyfriend girlfriend because he was really afraid of having an attachment. Unlike Anakin,
He's not attached.
If you want to learn about, hey Siri, right now a bunch of phones just went off. You can read Brotherhood by Mike Chen. You can learn more about that. Now, this is kind of interesting. Did you know?
I didn't. I don't know.
I haven't even said it yet.
Okay.
Did you know that Alec Guinness, who played Obi-Wan Kenobi in Episode 4, is the only Star Wars actor in the Star Wars movies who got an Oscar nomination?
No. Are you
He
kidding
was nominated for Best Supporting Actor back in 1977.
All of those movies.
All those movies. Now, they garnered a bunch of Oscars and won a bunch of Oscars for the sound, the special effects and everything, but the only one to get an acting nomination was Alec
Interesting.
Guinness. Now, Ewan McGregor, did you know, who played Obi-Wan Kenobi in Episode 1, almost did not take the role of Obi-Wan Kenobi in Episode 1.
Really?
So when he was being considered, he picked up the old telephone and he called his cousin, who, did you know, was an actor in the original Star Wars.
No.
Dennis Lawson is his cousin.
Okay.
And so he played Wedge Antilles, one of the X-Wing pilots in Star Wars. And he asked him, should he take this role as Obi-Wan Kenobi? And his cousin Dennis said, maybe not. Maybe you shouldn't, because if you do, you might be pigeonholed as Obi-Wan Kenobi for the rest of your career.
Yeah.
And look how well that's done for him. Let's see, 3 movies plus a Disney Plus series. So
was there another actor that was like potentially going to be?
Did you know that I did not know the other actors considered? But I'll tell you what, I'll look into that. And so, but if you know, put it down in the comments that if you know other actors that were considered for the role of Obi-Wan Kenobi in Episode 1. All right, well, we're looking forward to that Disney Plus series, and we're looking forward to finishing this. Sip, 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 fake sip.
So I have a question, though.
Okay.
Why did you choose Obi-Wan when we have the Gamorrean Guard? Is there a attachment of some sort, a link?
Not a link between the two so much,
thinking.
But I was just thinking because this is the Gamorrean Guava, we have the Gamorrean Guard, and since the Obi-Wan Kenobi Disney Plus series is launching, we do some Obi-Wan Did You Know?
I just didn't know if there was, if I didn't know.
No connective tissue.
I didn't know if there was a connection.
Let's see, Obi-Wan Kenobi lived on Tatooine, and Gamorrean Guards are with Jabba's palace on Tatooine, so there's your connection.
There you go.
There's your connection. All right, well, let us know what you think of this Gamorrean Guava if you want to make it. I think one of the addendums is less lime juice, more tequila. So try it yourself, experiment safely. And so on behalf of Kristi and Matt, we invite you to...
So embarrassing.
Oh, keep
there
on
we go.
drinking. Yeah, there's a nice little clink. Invite you to click like on this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to Anything Utini. For more videos on Utini, just go to youtube.com/Utini and see all the great videos that we have on there for you. And so until then, keep on mixing, keep on drinking, keep on reading, and fake sipping. Oh, this is so good.